Hello friends, very good evening. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Talent Traders. If you are new to my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe the channel to get more update on intraday and positional trading strategies. And this video, I am going to show you how to trade with the alerts which we are sending on Telegram, the high momentum stocks that I am going to discuss in this video right now. That high momentum which is present based on the uh, over the period of time, the stock is moving more than bigger range compared to previous periods. So that is called on a momentum or bigger range that we find out by charting scanner, and we are sending the alert on the Telegram. So let me check how to trade the momentum trading strategies with the high momentum scanner. Right. So in this momentum strategy, momentum trading is about a quick kind of scalping or option trading which we can use for. If the stock having good liquidity with the options, you can go for an option trade, or else you simply go for a equity kind of trade. So the risk which you are going to affordable, you can go for it. So let's have the example how to trade the high momentum scanner. So high momentum stocks, and this is what the day where we are going to start it. That is yesterday. The first one is a scalper buy and the scalper sell that we already discussed about the previous videos. And here high momentum here at 916. If that momentum stock which you get before uh, 930, it should be avoidable. But if you are a risky taker, you can go for the trade even 960. But my suggestion is you can focus for the stock after 930. Even it would be a better chances of winning trade. So let me discuss about the Britannia, where it is present at the high momentum stock at 916 itself. Let me go to check the Britannia, what will happen on that. So how it will be filtered by 916. So you compare the post candles. Here there is a no candles with this size. First of all, there is a no candles with this kind of sizes. So all the all this is what the one of the highest candle or biggest candle, but comparatively this one is the biggest for comparing all other candlesticks. So that is why the stock will be alerted and it will be coming into the scanner, and it will be coming into the scanner. So then how we are going to take a trade? This is the trade which is generated by 916. Let I'm going to open a 1 minute time frame. You see that it is happening at 916. Let's look at this. This is the trade where we get at a 916. That closing price is 4019.15. Exactly the price also mentioned at this point. Here it is opening gap higher. The stock is opened by a gap higher compared to previous day close. That is what the bullish trend can be considered as a bullish trend. Can be considered as a bullish trend, and it started positive. From that point, it went huge to somewhere around 4000. At this moment 4175. So around 930 935, the maximum movement gone from 4019, it went up to 200 points. It's a risky trade, but we can track the stock whenever the alert came. If you are going to buy at this point, maybe 4040 or 4035, whatever the price, if you are buying at the next candle, so that will went up. So how to make the stop loss? So today it forms a open low, another key confirmation. So we can keep the stop loss below the level. So you look at that 4019 to 4000 3940, near about 100 point, or we simply wait for the high to break, that 1 minute high to break. But we are not taking the stocks by a 1 minute candle, but it is happening at the earlier stage. That is the opening itself, we got the alert. That means there is a stock having the momentum, so it may be going up. So using the momentum trade, we can enter into the trade, we can keep the stop loss, and we can exit with a quick scalping kind of trade. More than 150 points generated at the moment. You can, if it is a good optionable trade, there is a high volume in options, you can focus these stocks for a options trading too, right? So this is what the trade which we have focused for yesterday at 916. Hope you understand. But the 918, we have Havels at 918 at the time of the price is 1214.8, the 1214.8. Let me go to check the Havels. Havels, we got the entry point is somewhere around at the prime of 918. The closing price is 1217.8, exactly. Maybe this or this candle, at this candle 917. This will be alerting at 918. Even if I'm going to buy at this level, I need to focus my stop loss. First of all, I need to focus my stop loss. At this point, I'm taking entry. This is my stop loss. If the risk is suitable to you, you can go for a trade. Before that, you can check how the stock is moving. Almost 7 rupees, and then it went up to 3 rupees at this point. Again, it coming down to 6 rupees, and finally it went up to around 10:30. The 7 rupees is generated in Havels. That is the thing which we are going to do in 1 minute. Whatever the time frame it is generated. Let's go for a the 921. We have Apollo Hospital. Let me go to check Apollo Hospital. What is happening on Apollo Hospital? So sorry, Apollo Hospital. Let's look at this chart. It is gap high, gap up opening. Let's look at this. It's a gap up opening in Apollo Hospital at a 1 minute time frame. I'm looking it for. At what time you got a entry is around 921. Maybe this. You see that 921 moved higher and it started moving down at 921. Let's look at this. It does a day high where it is going down. Even if you want to the better chances, you can wait for the high to break or low to break. But here the high of that 921 is not broken. And another important, this is a red candle. It's not a green candle. If it is a green candle, we can focus for a buy. If it's a red candle, so maybe the rejection, we can keep this as a stop loss and sell at this level at 4,000. The exact price is 4,411. Maybe this candle 4,400. At this point, somewhere it triggered 4,411. It triggered that alert time at 921. So after that, there is a big movement, and that 1 minute candle is not broken on the stock at any point of the time. Meanwhile, from 4,400, it coming down to 4,300, nearby 349, and at this maximum low, it coming down to 4,340. From that top, we have the opportunity. It's going down. So that is the reason we are finding. And again, Bank of Baroda at the time of 928. Yesterday, it opened a gap higher, and let's look at the Bank of Baroda. What is happening on that? It's a huge gap up, almost 10% higher from previous close. We got the signal at the time of 928 where it is maybe this. Let's look at this. If I'm taking at the top 928, maybe it broken the high and it may be the false signal at 160.9. And even if I'm keeping the stop loss, it's a very big because it is a huge gap up. So this recent low 157 that got triggered, and from 157 it fall down to 153. So even if you have taken the trade, and you can reverse back the trade and you can get it out of your capital. And then the stock which we are finding out, BPCL at 932. BPCL at 932, we got a signal. Look at this. It's a BPCL. Yesterday at 932 we got a signal, maybe this point around 305.90, 5.65 somewhere. If you are taken this trade, it may be triggers your stop loss. The recent swing low, if you are making as a stop loss, this may be a stop loss trigger trade, and then it coming down to 303, and then again it started moving higher. Initially it entered entry trigger and then it returned back. Or if you want to take a trade based on this in a 5 minutes time frame, same which I'm going to tell you with a 5 minutes time frame, how we can do. Let me go for a Britannia. 1 minute, whatever the time frame, you can check the candles, and whatever the candle type, you can follow according to the trend. So if you are using a 5 minutes, we can go for a breakout kind of trend. So I momentum stocks and Bank of Baroda. So first we will go for a Britannia. So if I'm getting the time frame, what is the time frame which I'm getting the entry is 916. I need to wait for that 5 minutes candle to close. The 916 candle is going to close by, in the 5 minutes time frame, it is going to close around 920. So in the first 5 minutes, 915 to 920, you just watch, that is a pure green candle. So that high to break, you can go for a entry 4,000 110, and after that it went up to 85 points, and you need to make the day low as, or the candle low as a stop loss. It was an huge stop loss. If you are taking the trade at 4110, the stop loss for the trade is 3000. So it's a huge risky trade, just avoid. The second one is Havels. You are focusing for a Havels at 5 minutes time frame when you got an entry at 920, 918. That is also going to entry at 920 closing. If you are taking the entry got triggered 1220, you should keep the stop loss near 1210, and then it went up to 1231. That may be 1:1 target got triggered, even 1135 at end of the day. And there's one Apollo Hospital at 921. So if you are going to focus on Apollo Hospital 921, if I am focusing for a 5 minutes time frame, it should be the 925 candle should be the red candle, 920 to 925, because the signal was triggered by 921. So here, if the low is broken 4398, you can keep the stop loss of 4419, and that is the result by trading high momentum. Let me go for a Bank of Baroda. If I am going to focus on Bank of Baroda, the signal which is generated on Telegram is 928. So we need to wait for a 930 candle to close. This is the candle 930, which is makes the doji. If I am making the buy opportunity initially, that got triggered my stop loss, and again tail entry got triggered my stop loss. It's a very minimum stop loss of 1 rupee that got triggered 2 times, but the third time what is happening here, it went huge of 7 rupees. From that low is around 160.25, almost 7 rupees is going down. So if whenever the signal is triggered at the time, so maybe 921, that candle, that 5 minutes to close. Okay, so let's see BPCL at 932. So we need to wait up to 935 candle to close. BPCL 935 candle to close. If we go for, this is what a 935 candle, correct? 930 to 935 sorry, this is what the candle from 930 to 935. This high is not broken yet, and this low is broken somewhere 304.8, and it coming to maximum of 303.6, and it may be a stop loss trade after end of the day. On 5 minutes time frame, then it went up to 310. If you are reversed back the trade from 306, and then it went huge, and it was giving you some good result, and loss may be recover. And same if I'm going to go for a Bsoft, and that signal got triggered by 932, sorry, 936, 936 to 940, sorry, 935. That is what the trigger point where I'm going to use on a BPCL. That should be the candle 930 to 935 closing candle. The high is broken on the next candle itself. Immediately it triggers your stop, or you can make this stop also 273, and then it return back. That you can use on our channel, which we are providing you the alert, and VEDL also coming at 10:22. Let me go for a VEDL. What is happening on the 5 minutes time frame? That exactly coming at 10:22. That means 10:25 candle you are going to focus. 10:20 to 25 candle this was, and once the low is broken and stock is keep on going down, at this point 303, it immediately given you 5 rupees. This is the way we can use momentum trades with the momentum trading with our alerts which you are sending on Telegram channel. I hope you understand. This was an comment which I have received from my YouTube channel. That's why I made this video. And thank you for watching this video. And the next video, we are going to make new strategies. And thank you for watching this, and keep subscribing my YouTube channel. Thank you.